give to IFR my time and whatever skills that I might bring as a retired licensed clinical social worker and community worker, because I believe in the mission and vision of IFR. Their guiding principles are principles that I grew up with. Their guiding principles are a foundation, and I think that there are guiding principles that hold a truth that, in spite of the time, they will still continue to be true 100 years from now. That's about the importance of self-determination, the importance of spiritual and cultural beliefs in our healing process, in our self-identity, the importance of social justice, the importance of how the services are provided to people. And so for me, IFR as an institution has that passion to help community. And I hold that passion. I believe in that passion. I believe it's important to give back. I was raised with that value to give back.
I am Kevin Grumbach. I'm a family doctor, and I'm professor and chair of the Department of Family and Community Medicine at the University of California, San Francisco. I know the great work of Instituto Familiar de la Raza in several different ways. One is as a family doctor working at San Francisco General Hospital for more than 30 years. I personally have seen how it's benefited clients, patients I care for, families I care for at San Francisco General Hospital. There are such limited mental health, behavioral health services in San Francisco for Latinos, Spanish-speaking individuals and families, immigrant populations, and Instituto is such a gem of a place where I know patients that I care about who are struggling with these issues will get respectful, sensitive, and accessible care for their mental health and behavioral health needs. So I've seen youth, I've seen older folks who I've referred to Instituto sort of really get the kind of care that they need to get their overall well-being together in a way that I could never do just as a doctor prescribing my medicine. We need to invest in these types of anchored institutions that really are overall health and well-being of the communities they serve.
Hello, my name is Whitney Caruso. I work for Third Plateau. We're a social impact strategy consulting firm, and at Instituto I play the role of board treasurer. At the point that I came in, the organization was really super solid, very strong financial practices, strong management practices, and again, as someone who works with a lot of different organizations, that's not something you see all the time. I am a huge proponent of large multi-year unrestricted funding. As someone who works in fundraising strategy, I think giving the organization the funding and capacity it needs to think big and think broad and not be confined by certain funding streams, but to really take the space to figure out what does our community need, do a listening tour of the community, people that work at the organization understand, but also funding us to help hear more voices, more diverse voices from the community, and then really think big about our future. And I don't know I can't prescribe what that is in this moment, but I think having funders and partners who really think in partnership with the organization and believe in the people and the mission and the staff and the structure and trust that they will know what to do with money, and give them the space to think big and work in partnership and really decide for themselves what that means, and then support them to go do what they decide.
Everyone in IFR comes in and they have su granito de arena, su granito de oro. And I think IFR does a really good job in expanding the light that comes from ese granito de oro.
Just like these colors here, everything's intertwined. People that come here, people that work here. I think about Instituto all the time.
I moved from my country to this country in the year 2002. So I moved alone. So I was leaving my family and my friends in my country, and that was the cause of my depression. So I needed this therapy to integrate myself in a new society. Also, participating in the groups helped me to create a family of election. because, well, as human being, I'm a sociable creature. No? So having other people that share my cultural background as Latino helped me to create that links and be more comfortable living in this city.
So Shilonen is a ceremony that we do every year. It's a rites of passage from becoming a young woman, so from going from a little girl to the process of being a young woman.
It's a good investment because for the Shilonen ceremony specifically, it makes it so that young girls who don't have support or who may need like help from other people or just want to celebrate them and their womanhood, it makes it so that they feel comfortable and they get advice and they're loved for and cared for in the community.
Quiero pedirles que nos ayuden, que este programa es de gran ayuda para todas las personas, niños, adultos, todos necesitamos, es una comunidad y este lugar es el perfecto para que nos ayuden.